Welcome to episode 1 of Shmuppin with JT and the Hambone. I'm JT.
And I'm the Hambone. In our first episode, we're going to be presenting Mad Shark by Allumer, released in 1993. It is a vertical shooter, and it is also a Raiden clone.
Yes, it is.
Very similar. So here are the basics you need to know about Mad
Some would
Shark.
say a Raiden copy.
Raiden copy, yes. So the basic premise is, you have your power-ups. There are 3 power-ups in this game. You start off with the yellow shot, the missile shot. It's kind of like the middle of the road. It has a fairly wide range of fire and is about a medium power shot.
That was the only thing they did not copy from Raiden.
Right, that's one of the original ideas this game actually has.
Yes.
So kudos to you, Allumer. Then we have your spread shot, the red shot. It has a huge range of fire. You can kill many small enemies at once, but it is fairly weak. So when you're going up against the bosses, it is usually the last one you want to have.
Just like Raiden.
Just like Raiden. And then finally we have the blue shot, the laser shot, which is the most powerful. It has the most narrow range of fire, but you can kill bosses fairly quickly, if you can get right up to it. But then we also have the secondary shot. Unlike Raiden, they only have one secondary shot. It is the homing missile. There is no just regular
straight
missile. And this one is just homing or nothing.
Actually, they did copy the straight missile, but they made it a primary weapon. So that the primary weapon is essentially the Raiden missiles.
Right.
But it's just not a secondary weapon anymore.
Yeah. So I guess same amount of weapons and power-ups, but just done a little differently.
Yeah.
It has a medal collection system as well, like Raiden, but it is completely different because the point value of each medal that's on the screen is constantly changing, and it goes between 100, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. So you have to time it right, collect it at the 10,000 if you can.
It's pretty hard to time. I mean, I had a real hard time timing it to begin with.
Yeah.
But after a while, I started timing it off the green 100 because that's, I think, the most noticeable color. The rest of them are kind of blend in, but the green one seemed to stand out for me. So I would, if there's nobody else on the screen, I would hone in on the green and just kind of get a rhythm. And I knew it would be, so it hit 100. It would be like a second pause, and I would hit it, and sometimes get the 10.
Right. Another thing you need to know about the medals, though, is in addition to the point value that you get right away by collecting them, it figures into your bonus at the end of each stage. So it is, with your bombs, times how many medals did you get. And what is the exact scoring breakdown?
I think it was like 1,000 for each bomb times medals.
Times your medals. So you should be getting, if you do it completely right in the first level, you should be getting 120,000 points bonus, 100,000 points.
Yeah,
roughly. And yeah, so bombs are important in this game, along with medal collection. And that's pretty much it.
That is pretty much. Well, there are a couple bonosuses.
There are some bonuses.
There are hidden bonuses.
But we'll go over those.
Stars and cars.
Stars and cars, baby. Right. We'll go over those parts when we come up to them in each level.
All right. So we're just going to go through each level, and then there's really not much to do for the levels in this game. It's pretty just straightforward shmupping. And then we're each going to go through the bosses and kind of describe the easiest way to do that.
Yeah.
All right, stage 1.
Fight.
You start off with the default missile shot.
And then the power-ups drop from these large helicopters that will be appearing on the screen in just a moment.
Yellow and red. The yellow ones only drop 1 power-up.
Right.
Later on in the game, the red ones drop 4 power-ups, 1 of each kind.
Now, he's gotten the power-up for the missile right away because there is a secret on the stage coming right here.
You need a double shot. Don't switch weapons here. Definitely get the double missiles. And you have to pound on it super fast.
So now the star appears. The star is worth 50,000 points, and it also it keeps your current weapons level power when you die. So once you respawn,
you stay powered up.
You stay powered up, which is
huge.
Pretty key.
Yeah.
Now that's the only time you really want the missile in the game. Now you switch to blue and go the rest of the way. Now we have the bonus green car, which is worth 50,000 points. As far as we can tell, it's the spawning of that is dependent on the amount of enemies you've killed, and it's based on a multiple of 4.
Right, it's not always there. So sometimes, most of the time, that car will not be there. That means you didn't kill the right number of enemies or something. It's very finicky.
And then there is the only other power-up in the game, the H, the homing missile.
That's pretty much it for level 1.
But yeah, level 1 is pretty straightforward. Even if you don't get the star, it's pretty easy. Alright, boss. Just kill that one tank on the left and just sit dead center and just pound away.
That's it.
That really is it. I mean, it's much like Raiden, you know, with the 2 tank bosses to start off with, but unlike Raiden, this is almost like, if you die, I can't help you.
Right, just start over.
Can't help you.
Yeah, that's
and
not
then
good.
you have the bomb bonuses here, along with the medals, and that can be pretty key in the scoring later. Alright, we're on the round 2.
There's not much to do on this level except survive.
Yeah, it starts off pretty easy. This is a game that like you can just kind of weave back and forth. And like Raiden, you see like the camera, so to speak, is centered on where your ship is. So it's possible to keep enemies off screen, which can be helpful in some points, but then once you go back to where they are, they can just point blank you. So it can be very frustrating like Raiden.
You don't get point blank nearly as much as Raiden,
Right.
but it does happen. One of the keys in this game, especially when you start getting the homing missiles, you'll notice that they start pinpointing a guy, even if he's off screen.
Yep.
So if you see your missiles start going straight right, be very careful when you're going right. Something is hiding.
Yeah.
I did not do that very well. The key to the key to those 3 guys is to know they're coming,
Right.
and go right up on that middle guy,
Yeah.
and then just squirt up in between the other 2 guys.
Now, as far as we can tell, there's no bonus for killing them all in order or all at once or whatever. But
No, I tried,
yeah,
bombing them because that was the only way I could kill all 3 is to bomb, and I didn't notice anything special.
the way I did it was you go up right and then kill that right one, center, left. But
Yeah, I killed the middle one, and then I kind of come back around and kill it, but I didn't really see a point killing all 3.
so there's a big spot right there with 4 medals, cycling pretty quickly. If you do it right, you can get 40,000 points. But
Right, you can kind of
you would have to
take your time with the first 2, but I don't think you could time all 4. There's just not enough time. So now we're starting to get sort of powered up with the laser.
Yes.
I think there's probably one more power up.
And then once you started, once you're fully powered up, then subsequent power-ups that you collect of the same, color will be worth. I think it starts off at 10,000 and it goes all the way up to 50,000
Right, it
points.
goes 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, then it jumps to 20, then 30, then 40, then 50, and then everything is 50 from there. This boss, you just pound away.
Yeah.
It's just general shmupping. You're just kind of hanging back and avoiding bullets. And as long as you're pounding on that button, as you can see, you kill him before he really starts doing anything too crazy.
But he's got some crazy patterns if you let him go long enough, and he can be very difficult.
Right, if you're not pressing the button fast, you get into trouble right at that part that he died in that. So the only other thing you got to remember is these 2 dudes that come out, but they're not too dangerous.
That's level 2. Once again, nothing like too incredibly difficult to go through here. Pretty straightforward. Stage 3, the difficulty starts to ramp up.
Yes.
Now you really kind of have to pay attention to things.
I think this might be fully powered up after this.
I think you're fully powered up now.
I can't tell. Because you have to count the lines, because I think fully powered up is 6, so I don't know, is that 6?
Going pretty fast.
Yeah. If it's not fully powered up, it's pretty close.
All right, now he was fully powered up, so he's got 10,000 points, and it'll continue to go up with each subsequent collection.
Yeah, so the next one will be 11, then it'll go all the way to 15, 20, 30, 40. And once you're up to 50, those points add up.
Oh, yes.
Quickly.
Oh, yes.
So if you're going for points, staying alive, because as soon as you die, that resets back to 10.
Right. If you have the star.
If you have the star. If you don't have the star,
then
then you are kind of hosed.
You are SOL, my friend.
Because then you got to build all the way back up. That's, I think, the hardest part about this game is not the actual gameplay. It's if you die, man, you are screwed because you got
to recover.
Yeah, you got to have 5 power-ups to get back up to full strength. That's just crazy. So I don't think they made any of the enemies super hard. They just made that as being the killer in this game.
Yeah, there aren't actually too many different types of enemies in this game.
No. tanks and armored flying things. Oh, boats.
Right,
Boats.
with
Yeah.
boats. So I mean, those who are familiar with shmups will recognize a lot of patterns and
Yeah.
you know, as far as bullets go, and you know, just overall strategy. Now this is a spot. You see, there's a car right there. Yep.
There can be up to 3 cars there.
We haven't figured that one out quite yet.
No, if it's counting the number of enemies and
Yeah.
having it being a multiple 4, you'd have to be a savant to be able to count all the enemies up until that point. You said you saw 0 cars once. I never have
Yep.
0. I've seen 1 most of the time. I've seen 2 once, and I've seen 3 a couple times.
I've had 3 spawn, but yeah, and I've had 0 as well.
Okay.
And this is my opinion. You have to keep the cars on the screen. Like you can't have the car come up on the screen and then like lose it out of sight and come back to it.
It disappears?
It just, I don't,
Or it just doesn't move?
it doesn't move.
Okay.
It won't trigger it.
But typically they spawn in the middle of the screen, so
Yeah.
you'd have to try to maybe get it off screen. But again, just regular back and forth shmupping.
Yep. Do the weave, left to right, left
Yep.
to right, right to left.
And then you got these guys. This is moderately hard.
If you're fully powered up, you should be able to just.
You kind of have to go slowly
Yeah.
back and forth, because if you go full speed, you get caught,
Right.
pinned against the side, and those tanks
And you gotta
will
make sure you kill at
kill
least a
you.
couple of them before you go back across the screen.
Right.
All right, we're at the boss.
So this boss is the first kind of difficult one. Like the second boss can be hard if you don't totally kill him right off the bat. But this guy, you just get straight up on him and do some damage, and then you just kind of hang back and do your general shmup weaving. That was actually a bomb there, but the way it flickers, you didn't actually get to see it.
Right.
So that was much. It was kind of like the second
quick.
boss.
Yeah, one bomb, you can take him out fairly quickly, and then, like most shmups, like you kill different stages of him, it's worth points and.
Right. You can blow off his wings. I never stopped to see how much blowing off his wings was points wise.
Right.
Because if you mess around with shooting off his wings, you die. You just get up on him.
And you're dead.
Right. And then so one bomb on the third
Yeah.
boss. That's the first bomb you should have used at this point.
All right. Now we're on the stage 4.
We haven't talked about how much it actually looks like Raiden 2. I mean,
Oh my God.
like the round trees look
Yeah.
just like
The hangers.
the hangars with the tanks
tanks,
coming
yeah.
out.
So yeah, those who have played Raiden should be like very familiar. Oh, here's the second star of the game.
Oh yeah.
And
So you
right
just,
for the second
again,
helicopter.
you have to remember it's there, because if you
Yeah.
forget, you're screwed, because you have to pound on that thing.
Now you saw the red helicopter drop 4 power-ups. Well, 3 power-ups and a bomb, I guess.
Right.
And
I think the hardest part about that is getting blue ones.
yeah, timing the blue ones.
Right.
Because the rate at which they change to other power-ups increases as the game goes on. It seems like.
That one especially, because that
Yeah.
big red dude comes out, so you're avoiding the bullets from the red dude while also avoiding not getting red or yellow shot.
Yeah.
This is, it's, again, straightforward. This is the first long level.
Yeah, this is the long level. I mean, that's kind of the nice thing about this game too. Like, it's unlike maybe like a Dota and Patch, you have to worry about chaining elements and stuff like that. This is just surviving.
Yeah, straight up.
Straight up surviving. So, I mean, this is I'd say this is a pretty good shmup to start off with. Like, if you're trying to just
Yeah,
get your feet wet.
definitely. But this is another good part where you can see the missiles going off screen to
Yeah.
the left and right where guys are appearing.
I mean, and this has very, very familiar bullet patterns, so this can translate well to other games, especially Raiden.
Yeah, there's no crazy bullet patterns. It's very, very Raiden-like.
I feel that this game has a large hitbox, and so fine twitch movements as far as dodging bullet patterns, I find to be a little difficult.
Yes, if you're playing a modern shooter
Yeah.
and you go to play this right afterwards, you will get frustrated because bullets that would not kill you in games that maybe came out 3-4 years after this would kill you in this game. Yeah, I mean the difficulty in this level is just the length of it. It's just not screwing up.
Just not having the enemies come on the screen at the wrong time.
Yeah, just pay attention to the missiles if they start going straight left or right.
All right, and this is the end of the level going into the boss. Now this is the first difficult boss
Yes.
in this game. Like if
This took me a while.
yes. So you've got a couple parts coming up on the tracks here. I like to kill both of the turrets that come up in front before they attach to there.
I always killed the left one like that, and then you can do a little dancing here. And as soon as you see that fan of bigger bullets come
You
out,
just don't want to go up and like, yeah.
as long as you're kind of below them, you can go up to the right, and there's that safe zone. And you just kind of do that a couple times, and then you just
Use two bombs.
two bombs, and he's dead. So there may be a way where you could hang out and use only one bomb, but
But I'd say don't use the bombs till everything is attached.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Don't try and bomb it before that. And here the best part of the game.
All right. So not only is this game a total Raiden ripoff, but this is exactly like Raiden.
Yep.
The only difference is you ride a different booster into space.
You can see the birds.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
Those are the birds from Twin Cobra 2, by the way, aren't they?
so like I think maybe the Raiden has one booster rocket. They just stuck an extra booster rocket in there, but it's the same thing. You go off into space.
There's Earth. The blue marble.
But yeah, I mean, I can't imagine playing this in the arcade.
Well, here, this is like you take a drink break.
Right,
right
it's
here.
your respite where you can relax and
We're still hitting the button, though. All right, stage 5, space stage. All airplanes are made to go out in space, just so you know.
So this is the only power-up, or no, one-up in the
No.
game.
Oh, yeah, yes. Okay, this asteroid field.
So
here.
as soon as you'll see a brown asteroid come down.
You can't miss it.
Right, there it is. It's very noticeable.
You cannot miss it, yeah. But don't be tempted to get it right away because
Right.
these jerks come up. And
Let that hang out. Definitely kill that left guy first.
Yeah. They have quite a few hit points.
Yes.
Now you leisurely collect your one-up.
Right. So just let it hang out, kill the two dudes, then go get it.
He's letting it all hang out.
I gotta tell you, these guys were the bane of my existence.
See, these guys, I feel it's easier to sit on the bottom of the screen because some of them will just like run right past you and go off screen.
Right, but it's
Like that. But then sometimes they'll come up in
right.
a circle
Sometimes,
like
and
that.
so these guys were the biggest pain in my ass because they come screaming from the sides.
Yep.
And if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, they're on top of you before you know it. So as long as you kind of get a feel for patterns, like I started memorizing like 4 on the left,
Right.
4 on the right, 2 on the left, just because I was tired of dying.
Well, that's like most of these shooters.
Yeah. And these guys,
These
easy.
guys are, these are, you can dodge their bullet patterns really easily.
Yeah, they only shoot one set of bullets out,
Yeah.
and then there's a long pause till they shoot them out again. So as long as if they start opening up the hatch to shoot the bullets, just move.
Yeah. Left or right, doesn't matter.
It's very easy.
Yeah. There's a couple more of them. And yeah, here they come. They look like Lego pieces, don't they?
A little bit.
Oh, yeah, the helicopters have turned into these spaceships, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true. There's no
I
helicopters
like,
in space.
I like the space tanks, right?
A helicopter wouldn't work in space.
I don't know, Twin Cobra.
That's true. Do you go to space in Twin Cobra?
No, you don't. Unfortunately, you do not.
So this guy again has hit points, but very, very easy recognizable pattern. As soon as he opens up the hatches, he starts spraying those bullets, just slowly sweep
Right.
out of the way, and then as soon as he's done, sweep back underneath and kill him.
There will be a noticeable gap in between
Yes.
the sprays of bullets. And once again, if you're fully powered up, you shouldn't have too much trouble with them.
Right.
All right. Now, this boss
This,
is actually easier than the previous boss.
yes.
Somewhat.
This, again, just get up and pound on him, but don't get too close because
Yes.
his booster rockets come out,
And you'll kill
and if you're too close, they will fry you instantly. But that's pretty much it. You just
Yep,
get
and
underneath.
then
As soon
boom.
as he starts shooting bullets, you can kind of time the bomb, and it eats up everything he does, and you just pound on him, he's dead.
Now, I found a way, if you you can spread the damage a little bit, but you can still, between the left and the right, kill the left one first, and then the right guy. You don't need to use a bomb on that guy if you're patient.
Okay.
Otherwise, like I get through it, one bomb, it'll get you through.
I'm not patient.
Stage 6. Now for me, this is a very hard level.
Yes.
It's because it's a pretty damn long level.
It's a long level and it's hard. And these guys are new at this point.
Right. This guy is
Easy.
Yeah, you just sit.
You just sit underneath him.
I guess one thing we forgot to mention with this game is like when you die, the
checkpoints.
The checkpoints. So you begin over at a previous spot, unlike some other shooters where you just respawn back into the action. So this
makes it much harder.
Much harder. So once you die at some spots, you can be.
Which is why that having that star is so important, because if you don't have that star to protect your power-ups when you die, you could go back to a checkpoint and then you're going into a heavy boss with a pea shooter and you just can't beat him even with 4 bombs.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the checkpoint thing. That just to me almost ruins the game, because I mean, if you die and you spawn immediately and you have bombs, if you have 3 or 4 guys built up, you can just continue to bomb and bomb and bomb. If you die, you bomb and bomb and bomb, and you can keep going in the game. This game, with the checkpoint system, you could continually be going back to the same checkpoint and never progressing.
You'd be stuck in a Mobius strip, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not a fan of the checkpoint system.
All right, we're getting the nitty-gritty of this level.
So that was one of the medals where occasionally you'll see a medal where there are few guys or no guys around. You can kind of time it.
Yeah.
I tried to time it in that, but I missed. Typically, when I missed, I got 2,000. So mathematically, it'd probably be better for me just to.
Here is the max P.
Yeah, it's the only P in the game that I found. So if you can limp to this point with a P shooter, you at least have a shot.
It'll power whatever weapon you have all the way to its max.
With these guys, the only problem I had with these blue tanks is make sure you kill the guys on the screen first. Otherwise, it can be problematic.
It can be treacherous.
Yeah. Man, this is a long level.
It is so long. And the funny part is, to play this entire game, though, only takes, 20-something minutes?
Pretty regular.
If you go through it, I guess nonstop. All right, boss 6. This guy,
Tough.
very tough. This is where you need to show your mettle, or prove your mettle, I should say.
Yes.
If you can run this guy without using a bomb,
that would be impressive.
Please send in your footage to us.
Yeah, for the longest time, I was just bomb spamming this guy just to get by him. But then I would hit level 7 and have no bombs. And you're screwed. Because even there's a part in the middle of level 7 where you sometimes need a bomb. So you're really screwed. But especially going into the boss, you need bombs.
No. Yeah, 2 bombs there. It's the difficulty of dodging the bullet patterns when he gets very close to you, because you don't have any room to run.
Right, when he's down
right on
the
top
lower
of you.
on part of the screen, if you're anywhere near below him, you are screwed.
Yeah, you're toast. You just can't move fast enough.
This is by far the hardest level in the game.
Oh yeah, it's the last level.
But I mean, it's a punishing level.
It just starts off with patterns that you have to be on your toes the whole time. There's no sleepwalking through this one. It comes out fast.
This is where you sometimes need a bomb. If this guy's all the way on the right side of the screen, right when you get to here, sometimes you get trapped in that corner and that guy starts shooting and you have to bomb.
So now this is pretty much putting everything you've went through in this game all in one level.
Yeah.
They're gonna throw everything at you.
There's a lot of flying guys and a lot of guys on the ground all at the same time.
Those 50k power-ups, though, that's...
Yeah.
For those who are interested in score.
Right, if you've gotten to this point without dying and going back down to, having no power-ups, you're racking up a lot of points. But as you can see, like, dudes are constantly flying in.
You don't have time to breathe in this.
Right.
Let alone think. It's a good pickup there, though. And at some points, you know what? Don't worry about like what the medal value is. Just grab them because it's worth it at the end of that level.
Vast majority of the medals, you just fly over, and you'll average out to 3,000-4,000. Yeah, maybe 3,000. I don't know. I didn't do the math.
So we saw the reoccurrence of the first boss.
Right. Same thing. Just sitting in the room.
It's the same exact pattern with just a bunch more guys coming around.
Right. You can see the missiles going off to the right.
Yep.
So you know that bank of tanks just came out.
Let the missile be your guy.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's the missiles going to the right, so you know there are tanks on the other side, or at least one.
Yeah, those flying guys, if they get behind you and shoot a shot, it's
Yes.
so hard to start dodging into other directions.
Anytime you see this big red flying guy, typically you do a pass underneath him. He'll go past you, and then you just have to wait till he gets up kind of like halfway on the screen and then swoop underneath him. Pretty much the same every time.
Yeah, you come up against him earlier in the game, and you can kind of practice there to figure out his pattern.
You should be familiar with him at this point.
Got the treacherous crossfire there with all those turrets.
Right, all the crossfires of the turrets while dodging the power-ups so you don't get the wrong one. Because if you get red shot at this point, you're screwed.
Man, it's game over.
The
yellow, actually, you can survive.
Right.
All right, this is it.
For a while, I was super frustrated getting this guy. Because I would get to this guy with like one bomb like here or no bombs. And you would just die.
Black.
And there's just nothing you can do. Because this middle thing that's got the gears moving, as soon as it pops up, there's like a 3-stage thing, he just starts spraying bullets. And you are just screwed. That.
Yep.
So the bomb was invisible.
Right, but that's the only thing. Look at that.
So do not stand underneath him. So you can just...
You want to go to the side and up.
Right, so you'll see a very, very noticeable pattern here where you avoid him, you go underneath for like 2 seconds, and then you just get back up into the corner.
You're just chipping him the whole time. I mean, you are doing like, quite a bit of damage, but since you have so many hit points.
Yeah, this guy...
Yeah, he's just...
Before I figured out this pattern, it was taking 4 bombs, and, I mean, hammering on the fire button, and he would just barely die with 4 bombs. So this pattern it takes a long time, but you can actually beat him with only 1 bomb.
There might be those who can find the ways, they can find the gaps on the lower part of the screen. You can lay down continuous fire, but, I mean, just to beat the game, this...
Oh, yeah, here's another thing. As you can see in this video, you beat the boss and you're all happy with yourself, and you're like, oh, you're reflecting on your victory, and then you go, oh, crap, and then this whole line of bonus things come up, and as you can see in the video,
you boinked it.
I realized too late. So, lesson. When you beat the 7th boss, be ready.
So, returning...
So you get a million points.
You get a million points.
For beating the boss. And then, I don't know...
Those are your friends, I'm assuming. Your mission is over.
Right.
Thanks to your success there.
The friends.
There's now peace on Earth.
The friends that were nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, the whole time.
They let you do everything, and then as soon as you're done, they come flying in to take a victory lap.
They take all the credit, obviously. Produced by Allumer, limited 1993. Thank you, Allumer.
And that's it. This game does loop, and the difficulty does ramp up. So the bullets get faster, there are more of them.
The end.
But that's it.
But not really.
Right.
Question mark?
There was no Mad Shark 2, so that was the end.
That was the end. And that's Mad Shark, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, it's time for our favorite part of the show. The end. Oh, yes, the Shmup-off.
I don't know. This game is harder than it seems.
Okay. It's a picturesque day wherever the hell we are here. Somewhere on Earth.
Yeah,
who are we fighting and why are we fighting them?
Did
We
we
don't
ever?
know.
Yeah, there's no backstory or anything. We don't know. Did somebody invade?
Are you invading somebody? Here's the Sky Shark.
'Cause I think Raiden, isn't it like an alien invasion you're
I believe
repelling?
so, yeah.
Oh, come on, Blue. Oh, now I'm behind.
He's behind the blue ball.
Blue's more important than that power-up, or the bonus medal.
He's lost a lot of points here.
Up to 10,000.
No, it's more than that because
Oh, 2,000.
the lack of
oh,
medal
that's
collection.
true.
It's more-
It's 10,000 at the end, too.
Oh.
Ouch. I'm behind again. Gotta get out in front of these guys here. Uh-oh. There we go.
All right.
Back on track.
Just remember what you're doing here.
Back
okay?
on track. I was touch and go for a second. One down.
One to go.
One to go. Ah. So no bonus car.
You missed the medal.
Missed a medal. So that's 70,000. Missed points.
So you're about 10,000 behind the pace right now. Oh, I'm sorry, 60,000. I guess you got the car.
Yeah. Well, if I would have gotten the car, it's 50, and then the bonus medals
10.
up to 20, as low as 10-1.
Yeah, 10,100. Sorry, can't count. Bartle. Alright. Ubiquitous boat level.
Lots of boats.
Lots of boats.
Alright, kill these two dudes, and that at least gives you a little time. No, I'm behind again.
Here's to swimming with bow-legged.
Oh, not good. Bad points, bad points.
Catch 22.
Oh, guys, get up top. Get up top. There we go.
Oh! Nice.
Oh, I should have just stayed up top.
Excellent.
I don't know. I didn't see how much those big planes are worth. I assume 10 grand.
I didn't watch either.
Alright, that's going to come right at me. Good time. I like that.
I like that.
When the proper power-up comes right at you at the right time.
Let's do it.
It feels good. Alright. Ooh. Timing action. Oh, look at that. Double tens. Ooh, I missed the power-up though. And this guy...
Don't get cocky, kid.
Oh, don't shoot me.
Please, mister.
Oh, missed it again.
Oh, I'm just a poor mad shark.
Alright, so I gotta hope that comes around again, and then in position to pick it up. It's gonna be close.
You got it.
Yeah. No sweat. Alright, do I get greedy? No.
You always get greedy. What are you talking about?
Right.
Your avarice is your downfall.
It is. Give me.
Oh!
Damn it.
Oh!
Oh, I was too focused on bombing. Alright.
You got the scar.
There goes my star.
But that's what its intended purpose is, though. So it's
Yep.
okay.
So that's my mulligan.
That's not like they stack.
I'm just...
Playing safe.
Oh, come on.
Oh, nice.
Jeez. Yep, missed the bonus.
You missed the boat. The banana boat.
Alright, come on, tanky tank. Come on, tanky tank. Alright.
The other side.
There.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I
there
don't
it
have
is.
homing missiles. That's
Okay,
right.
the thing just shot you.
Don't know.
Bark.
Don't even say that. Ooh, ouch.
30K.
Ouch. That's the
Yep.
problem with dying at the boss.
Yep.
Another good bouncing power-up. Came right to me. Alright, so I really need homing missiles. Really need homing missiles.
Yes, you do. There it is.
Alright. Give it to me. Don't die getting it though. Alright. That helps tremendously on this level. Ah!
Alright. That's something.
That's something. I gotta weave in
Oh
between
my
things
god.
now. Oh,
Oh, no.
out of position though.
Yeah, now you're not. No, you're not too far off here.
Alright, come on. These things need to start bouncing my way. How am I out of position?
Oh my god.
Homing missiles. Homing missiles.
Oh my god.
I'm almost tempted to bomb this guy. Oh, don't give me go!
Wow. You got him. You got him.
Jeez, that
was pretty amazing.
Oh! Bomb.
Any bombs?
Oh!
I missed the bonus car.
Not good. Did I?
Yep.
Didn't even see it. I was too out of
Well,
control.
you just missed it though because you weren't on the right place in the screen for it to hear it.
Oh, I see. I thought it drove away. And
No, you didn't. That didn't happen. You didn't trigger it.
Alright, so I'm not. This isn't terrible.
No,
Red shot is terrible.
yeah, red shot. This has some. Oh,
dove right into it.
well, now you're
Now I'm hosed.
up the creek.
I don't even start with laser. I'm starting with missiles. That's not.
That's not kosher.
Oh, point blank.
Oh my god.
Point blank.
We got there 850. That's a task right there. That's a task.
I think you're
I don't know,
in
man.
pretty
I don't know.
good shape.
850 is a good score. That's a good score. It says high right there, 850. Don't lie to me.
Oh, one more bullet. Ooh, star.
Missing the star. Oh, it's done. It's done. Ain't happening.
This is gonna be.
Ain't happening.
Oh, he gets it!
It did happen.
And you lived.
Tell about it.
I don't think you could get any closer than that. Boy, that's not turning blue for you, is it? Oh, look at that. He recovers.
Just barely.
Just barely.
Oof. Oof.
Woohoo!
Doing everything ass backwards.
All I gotta do is make it to the boss and all is well again. He's whipping out the turbo finger. Demolished.
I think I missed a medal again.
Yeah, we'll see. If you have 6 medals, you missed one. Yep.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Garbage. Throw it in the garbage.
We really didn't talk about the music. I'm not sure if there's anything noteworthy, but...
I get it. I get it. Noteworthy. Oh, I still messed it up. Oh, whatever. What can you do?
Oh, that might have been a double 100. The bottom one was at least 100. I couldn't tell what the top one was.
I think it was a 10.
Really? That would be.
Oh, what the heck! And I'm done.
Yeah.
It's over. No possible recovery from that.
No possible, he says.
You saw it.
Well, that's smart. Ooh.
Not so smart.
Not so smart. If you have 3 bombs, you can make it to the boss. You'll get another power-up. All is not lost. So if you can limp to the boss without bombing. Get this last power up. Now, are you going to switch to blue is the question.
Of course.
Okay. I agree with that decision. Ooh. Gives him another power up.
Oh, come on!
Oh.
Yeah, it's over. Sorry.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough.
It was super tough, dude.
3 bombs though, because the first part of it is pretty easy just to do. Basic shmup dodging. Pretty slow bullets. Oh, he's not going for the boss, he's going for the points.
Yep, over.
This game's rough, man. Once you
557 to 850.
once you die, man,
It's a game over.
This game puts its boot on your throat.
Oof.
Oof.
And that is that. Welcome to Hambone's History Corner. I'm your host, Buford T. Hambone, the rootinest, tootinest, shootinest, shmuppin player this side of the Rio Grande. And today we're going to talk about Allumer Limited, the maker of Mad Shark. What we can find out from the internet and most of my other sources, including Mr. Shmuppin stuff, best we can figure out, this is a game company based out of Tokyo, Japan. We don't know when they got together, but we know when they dispersed because they filed for bankruptcy in 1999. But during that time, they were able to produce a handful of games for the arcade, a few shmups, a few other fighting games. Most notably amongst them is a Great Swordsman. We got a fencing game. We got a couple other shmups like Zing Zing Zip. It's a crazy game, man. I had no idea what's going on there. We got Red Zone and we got War Arrow. And, well, they have a favorite of mine mainly because of the character star in this game, and it's Godzilla. It was published by Band Presto, but Allumer made this game, and it's a fighting game with my favorite radioactive monster of all time. And, you know, Allumer didn't limit themselves to just making arcade games. They made a couple PlayStation games and a PC game, but that's all she wrote. I mean, Mad Shark's probably the best one out of all of them, but I mean, I'll leave that up to you. You want to check out these other games, go ahead, man. So, well, this is the Hambone rapping at you, so I'm going to toss it back to Jamie and Fred, and I'll see you guys later.
All right, so that's it for Mad Shark, made by
Allumer.
Allumer. We think that's how it's pronounced.
Or Allumer. Or Allumer.
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 1993. Your basic, you know, early 90s, late 80s shoot 'em up. Not too difficult, but as you could see from our performances, it is much harder than it seems after our demonstrations. But
It'd be easier if we watched our own video, I think. Right?
Yes, we need to study our own video more.
Study our own film. Yeah, it's a great shmup to start with. I mean, the difficulty is there just enough to give you definitely a challenge and learn pattern recognition, which is key in a lot of shooting games. But still easy enough to get into, you know, with progress and scoring, like not being too like detrimental, like not to put you off to a shooter. So,
and if you're a fan of Raiden, you're going to be a fan of Mad Shark. They're pretty similar, as you've seen. So if you've liked our show, you have any comments, questions, you just want to say how much you loved it,
or if you have some Mad Shark tips we didn't go over.
Yes. If you know something we don't, please let us know. You can follow us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Shmuppin. We also have the YouTube channel where we'll post some videos, youtube.com/Shmuppin. We also stream a lot on Twitch. I'm Dr. Sage.
And I'm Backdoor Fred.
So follow us on there too. You can be alerted whenever we go live and watch us maybe working on next episode.
Yes, future projects.
So until next time.
See y'all later.